everyone, I'm Jenna Henderson, and I have been my own boss since I was 21 years old. If you want to do the math, I'm 34 now, so that's about 13 to 14 years that I have been fully in control of my own schedule, and there's some lessons I've learned about that I wanted to share with you today if you're running your own small business or starting out in the world of working for yourself. So working for yourself has a ton of benefits. You have full control over your schedule. You do what you want. You don't have to answer to anyone. And on paper, that all sounds awesome. But there are some downsides sometimes to that as well. The good news is there are ways to combat those downsides. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. So one of the biggest pitfalls of being your own boss is time management. Without someone to tell you where to go or what to do or when to get something done, it sometimes is difficult to know how to manage your time. So you might wind up feeling like you're working all the time, or you're never caught up, or you just don't spend your time efficiently. So the good thing that you can do to combat this is to start time tracking. Just open up a Google Doc or grab a notebook and start writing down exactly how you're spending your time. And the more specific you can get about it, then the better you can evaluate that later and see which ways you can make some changes to make your time work better for you. Once you have a better idea of how you're spending your time, set some routines. And they don't have to be complicated. Maybe you see that you just don't ever get anything done on Fridays because you're thinking about the weekend. And so just start taking Fridays off and work really hard Monday through Thursday to get your work done. Or maybe you see that you're spending your whole day answering emails and popping into your inbox. So maybe your routine is that now you only answer emails from noon to 2 p.m. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Just make sure that your routines are working for you. The second pitfall that comes with being your own boss is isolation. If you have gone from working in the corporate world or having an outside job and then now suddenly you work from home, it might start to feel really lonely being in your house all day long, working by yourself. So the best way to combat this pitfall is to build your community. Find people in your area that are doing the same thing you are. Maybe you're like me and you're a photographer and you want to reach out to other photographers in your area. Or maybe you're a personal organizer and you reach out to other organizers in your area. Whatever it is that you're doing, find other people who are doing it and take the first step. And it can be as simple as just sending them a message to say, hey, I love what you're doing. I've been following you for a while, and introduce yourself. Or maybe you can start a small Facebook group that groups a lot of people who are in your field together into the digital world. However you do it, you've got this. Take that first step and reach out. Then once you've reached out, move it from the digital world into the real world. Start to build that community online, but make sure you're building that community in real life. So that's why I suggest starting with people in your area so you can really get to know who's around you and start to make friends. About 6 years ago, I actually started a small Facebook group for photographers in my area, and that has turned into one of the biggest blessings for my business because not only do I have these people that I can talk shop with and bounce ideas off of, but we've actually become really good friends, and it's great to not feel so isolated working from home all the time. So next week, I'm actually going to go more into how to create a great work-life balance when you are your own boss and running your own small business. So I'm going to do that in a much longer video or maybe even podcast format. I haven't quite figured that out yet. But if you want to hear that video, if this is something that you're struggling with, just make sure you're on my email list. So I'm only sending this out to people who are on my email list for small business owners. You can get to that through the link in my profile. Just go pop in your email, and as soon as you do that, you'll actually get a real quick bonus for stopping by and saying hello. So if you can do me a quick favor, if you know anybody who is a small business owner or works from home or maybe has just quit their day job, if you think that this might be helpful for them, tag them or share this video with them and let them know and help me get this information out to everybody. So that's it for today. Like I said, go to that link in my profile and put your email in so you can get the expanded version of this video that I'm going to create about work-life balance, and I'll see you soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.